The Bashiri Mummy, Iran, 1,000 years old. This ancient mummy is so well preserved that even her textiles and jewelry survived, but scientists uncovered something heartbreaking in the wrappings. A young woman who died suddenly in childbirth. Archaeologists were excavating a 1,000-year-old tomb in the dusty desert of Iran when they discovered this incredible mummy. The team carefully brushed away dirt and rock to reveal a sarcophagus covered in colorful cloth and precious metal. Inside lay the mummified remains of a woman wrapped in linen and leather, and as they gently peeled back the layers, they found an array of treasures, including these exquisite beaded braids. Each one was carefully sewn together with silk thread, some even incorporating tiny mirrors to catch the light, and around her neck was a necklace made of gold and precious stones. It was likely meant to symbolize the stars in the night sky. But it was the discovery of the young mother's diadem that truly captivated the researchers. This ornate headband was not only a symbol of her status, but also a key to understanding how she died. You see, this type of headpiece was only worn by women of the royal court, and the materials used in its construction, like gold and lapis lazuli, were reserved for the most important members of society. In fact, the only people allowed to wear such finery were the wife of the king and the mother of the heir, and as the archaeologists continued their work, they uncovered more clues about her sudden death. At first, they found traces of a rope cartonnage, a type of mummy casing used to hold the body in place, but in this case, it was made not just of linen, but of hemp. This was unusual because hemp was associated with death and burial. In fact, it was believed that the strong fibers could bind the soul to the body, preventing it from moving on to the afterlife. But why would someone be buried in such a way? The answer, scientists say, lies in the very heart of the tomb. Instead of finding the mummy in a fetal position, they found her hands crossed over her stomach, as if she were holding something precious. And when they carefully examined the wrappings, they discovered the truth. The young woman had died giving birth to a stillborn child. The suddenness of her death is evident in the way she was buried, not in a traditional coffin, but in a simple hole in the ground. Her body was hastily wrapped in hemp and placed in a tomb, perhaps to appease her restless soul. As the archaeologists uncovered the rest of the tomb, they found other treasures, including a bronze mirror decorated with celestial bodies. It was likely used in rituals to communicate with the dead. Together, these artifacts tell the story of a young mother's untimely death and the lengths her family went to ensure her passage to the afterlife.